Morning, folks. We got a big rain coming. So the only thing we can do is weld up some gates. It's gonna get warm, be sunny, and that's great because we need warm and sun. Got a lot of tools we'll need to bring along. Alright folks, if you were with us last video, we built a couple gates, pulled some grain out of this bin, and now we're going to weld these gates up and also fill in some continuous there, get some ratchets on the last post so we can tighten the cables. I think we're ready to go. My assistant's just pulling in. If you've never been around me gate building before, I weld right on the hinge and then I also put some straps up there. Hit everything with 6011 right away, and then we cap it with 7018. The 6011 burns through rust better, which we're welding pretty rusty stuff, and then the 7018 is a lot stronger. Then we'll weld the fence right to it. I like cutting it back and just slipping a coupler in there because it's got a lot of adjustment. But this gate is pretty much attached. We just gotta throw some 7018 cap on there. Every year I get told that I weld wrong, and that's correct. I do weld wrong, but I can say I've never had a gate fall off yet. That's good. Beautiful. One gate, plenty of clearance, that's nice. Next we're gonna do the continuous here. First I'll weld this flat iron all the way down, that way critters aren't getting their heads in there. And then to fasten it on, I just brought some clips and we'll weld, I suppose do every single one, make sure it's strong. Right here we have a 5-bar continuous. Most of the time we use a 6-bar, meaning the spacing is a little bit more narrow, and sometimes their heads get stuck. So that's why we went with the 5, because it makes it easier for them to get their head in and out. Well, then there's a pretty nice gap here, you know, perfect for a head. So Dad went and found this rod. We welded it in, so nothing's gonna stick their head in there unless we put sheep in this pen. And I don't think Dad wants to do that.
What about Tiny Dog? Will Tiny Dog get stuck in there?
Tiny Dog will go right through it. But we're gonna put cutoff wheel on, and Dad will take that off so nothing hits its face.
Now you see, people, here's where I was cutting, kind of crooked and kind of too high, and then Cole comes in and does a nicer job and a straighter job because I didn't do good enough. So this is how I've regressed, and he's gotten better over the years. Now he's the captain, he thinks. Steady and firm and unwavering in your approach. I got the words, he's got the words.
We're getting wrapped up here. Last thing we got to do, we got 2 of these.
One needs to be lined up down here. One here.
Okay. So I think I'll weld it something like that.
That's a terrible place.
Why?
The cable's gonna run all the way kitty corner across over there now.
Like that?
Well, here's what I was thinking, but...
Okay. Here's what Brian was thinking. How does the cable get to that? That's a terrible place for that.
Okay.
That's what he said to me a little bit ago, and then he came up with this idea.
How does the cable get to that, he says?
Yeah, you want it to wrap around and rub against that.
Okay, how you want to do it?
Like this. Alright, so we just stick the cable through here and we'll put a cable clamp on one end. So then you're able to tighten it, and then this keeps it from getting loose. What do you think? Quite the upgrade. Got that wrapped up. We'll come back someday and finish up the cable. You can row the sorghum we planted in here a couple weeks ago. the weeds are also coming pretty good. So we're gonna take this trailer and fill it with hay now. We're hauling hay out west. Dad's got cattle out there. Not that they need feed right now, but they will this winter, so we got some time before the next rain. We'll haul some hay. We gotta haul some hay. Take a potty break. There's some birds on your house.
Yeah.
Angry birds. Starting to cloud up. It's not supposed to start raining for another 6-8 hours. They're talking 1 to 2 inches over the next couple days. We're so soaked up right now, just like half an inch looks like 2 inches. So, you know, you get 1 or 2 inches, water starts running everywhere. Anyway, it's wet right now. It's gonna be really wet in a couple days. I got some weeds I gotta take care of. So I got this hooked on. We might make some ruts, but these weeds are getting big. I got regerts. Well, when you can't do field work, stuff like that is kind of your only option. Made a nice improvement at the big feedlot. Got some bales moved and chopped up some weeds. It looks like it wants to storm. I guess we'll find out. Thanks for watching, everybody. Love to see you next time. Have a good one. Eat up, friends. You got a little mineral on your lip there.